That thing run out of fuel on you?
Yeah,
Ran out of fuel. Man. You got someone bringing you some? All right. And then it eats it?
No, because this says.
And it goes inside.
It can't fall down.
Oh, it falls down.
It went in the water.
Okay. I love you. Give me a kiss. Say, go work. Get upstairs. I love you too. Get your butt up there. Go play with your sword. I love you. I had fun with you this weekend.
How long is it?
It's a pretty far ride. It's 2 states away. Really worked out nice. It's a 2 p.m. drop, but I'm gonna try and get there a little early. Bootsy, how you doing? Get off the Cobra, Boots. Cobra, get. Psst. You can go in that towel. Get off. Psst. Oh gosh. Psst. Thank you. But yeah, it's 2 p.m. drop, so we get there a little early. We don't want to get there during lunchtime, but hopefully about 1 o'clock when they come back from lunch, we can be one of the first ones in line. We'll see. But we had a great weekend. Hope you guys did too. And let's get back to the truck. And we are giving away this truck on Saturday. That's going to be pretty cool. I think about 4 p.m. we'll start the live feed. Go about an hour and a half, 2 hours before we actually give it away. Just talk to everybody, talk about the truck, talk about what we did to it, and then somehow get a leaf blower and a trash bag and blow all these entries into the air and find the winner of this thing. Right now she's getting warm, and we are going to go take her and get the big truck warm, as my sons call it, the big truck. But before we go, we forgot that the trash cans aren't out, and there's somebody up there in that window. Let's get those trash cans because he's about 2 houses down. Looks like Mr. Neighbor forgot too. Just in time. There he goes. All right. Bye-bye. I love you. All right, they got him. Let's get out of their way. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, baby boy. What a beautiful morning. There she is, that morning sun gleaming on her. Let's get her warmed up. Oh, how are you doing? Did you miss me? Okay. We let our oil top off a little bit and wanted to see where it's at now, and got that T6 Rotella sitting over there. We'll see. It was right at the line, but we'll see if we lost or gained any in the system. Fuel is priming. Here we go. There we go. Okay, up to Virginia time. Well, welcome back to work. Some chatter on the CB there, but looks like we had somebody already on a Monday. It's 7:30 in the morning. Come on, guys. 7:45. Hopefully everyone's okay. T's and P's. We'll see how long this takes, but 85 is about 4 exits up, so my GPS did tell me to go the alternate route, which is right below us right now, going up Lawrence Road 276, but it only saved me a minute, so I said we'll stay here on 385 and connect with 85. It's still moving, but something must have happened up here. We'll see. So on the GPS, it said the accident was right back there, but there's nothing, not even some debris on the ground, so I don't know. I don't know if they cleared it up real good or it was just a fender bender that got cleared. I don't know. But I haven't really come through here at rush hour either, but this seems a little bit excessive for just rush hour. It's pretty slow back there. But we'll see what we come up to up here. We're almost to the 85 interchange, and then we need to get fuel, so we're gonna go to our QT. Hopefully they have one more of their little pizzas in stock. Breakfast pizza where they put white gravy, and we got some up here on the left. Sausage, bacon, and cheese. It's It's like a little breakfast bowl, so it's pretty good. So here's the accident. Okay, so maybe there was two, and the other one back there was just kind of cleared up, but I am not going to be able to get over. I got a Chevy, a Tundra, and a Tacoma behind me, next to me. Looks like we had a nice new Mercedes, plate bumper cars with three other cars, two Mercedes SUVs. Yikes. Off the phones, ooh, and then the Camry took the worst of it. Yikes. And the RAV4 lost the rear window. Okay, T's and P's. Everyone seems to be out of the cars and okay. And we're going to keep flowing. 85. Watch where we're going, guys. Keep everybody in the on the on-time schedule. We all just stay off our phones and off the talks and off the whatever else is. We might be able to get somewhere. All right. Let's get going to QT. Here we go, exit 60. A little bit busy also. Everyone's getting back to work on Monday before the holidays get here. We got 3 weeks, right? Getting all of our shopping done. And let's see how our sending units do for full and how quickly it comes off of full, because this bottom gauge would stay on full for probably a good quarter tank. So thank you so much, Stan, for coming over, man, to help me get that done on, what was that, Friday we did that? Yep. And then we headed up to Hollywood Saturday. Yeah, let's get some fuel in this thing and head up to Virginia. We only have about 220 miles from here, 230 miles to Danville, Virginia area, right kind of where T-Dubs, my wife, was born. Well, let's get over here once this Tyson truck gets going. Let's get our Lucas additive out of here. Don't forget about greenapu.com, guys. Great product, keeps you rolling. We gotta get this truck washed again, but we'll do it after we get out of this solar panel load and see if we get another one. Let's put this in. I put about a quart in each side, so we got 2 quarts left. There we go. Doing about a half a gallon. It's about almost half on the dipstick, so that should bring us right back up. And our new fuel water separators look good. Nice and clean fuel, that's what you want to see. There we go. That's where we want to be. Okay. This Green APUs have an option with the good old stainless cover or the black cover. And we are filled up to the brim. Okay. Get that close up the other side. Get this thing washed. Woo! I have no idea what Jimmy Dean Tyson's doing here, but he just came all the way over into my lane. Like, come on, man. I just pulled straight out from the fuel island, and he pulled my side. I don't know what's going on, because that Penske truck wasn't there. All right, man. KLLM, man. Watch. He almost took my hood off. I had to back up. Like, he didn't even see me. He even honked at him once. Okay, well, a little mishap. We're going to pull up now, and hope the rest of the day goes nice and smooth. But hey, we are maxed out on both of them. I like it. See how that sending unit does for us. Tell you what, they're making some progress. This 3 lanes, I think it's going to be, with the shoulder, it's going to be open soon enough, I hope. That middle divider's all the way up, and they're kind of cleaning up the side with a couple of bulldozers back there, just pushing it, pulling it, and setting up the end of the shoulder. But let's pray that gets done pretty soon. Which looks like we still got some routing to do underneath this overpass, but they're getting there. There's a new off-ramp being built right there. Many of you guys who run through 85, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And everybody that was heading, I guess, southbound, westbound, just now through Greenville, there were breaks into 2 lanes still, and they were all almost dead stopped. So eventually it'll be nice and open and flowing, but right now they're just making slow progress, but hey, some progress. That's all we can ask for, right? Coming into Charlotte, have one guy in the bay over there. I've never seen too many that are actually in the bay. doing a lot of checks this morning. Monday morning, starting the week off. Making sure everything is going good. On the bills, we're 43. And with full tanks, we're about 36. So we're pretty close. Wind in our face and 61 degrees. Okay, let's see what they got. Okay, they're doing some pretty extensive checks. He came to the window, was talking to him for about 5 minutes, so I think it's off the scale and then we'll go ahead. We're about 35.6 full tanks, and with me sitting in it at about 260 pounds is what I am. So we're going to be about 79. We'll see what they say. Right behind him and hauled him out. So T's and P's. He's probably gonna give him some instruction on where to go. And yeah, just make sure your weights are right. You do get a credit of 450 pounds on your APU, but it's not in all states. So if you're full tanks and you're heavy, make sure you're under 80,000 pounds. If you guys are not truckers who just watch trucking channels, 80,000 is your gross vehicle weight, so you got to be under that. We are definitely under that, but sometimes they want to check other things. Just make sure your truck's all good to go. And let's get up to Greensboro. So a little different route this time than going up to Richmond like the last, what, 2 times? I've taken the solar panels up there. This time we are going up towards Danville, Virginia. Nice little truck stop on the right. Has a Little Caesars and I don't know what else it has for, I forgot. I think it's only Little Caesars. Go up there and refresh. It's about halfway up this route we're going to take right here, 29. We got about 70 miles on this until we go deliver to Maplewood, they call it, but it's just a big old solar field. We've been here, I think, 3 times before. One time it's so rainy that they sent us to a separate warehouse off-site. And we're going to just keep going on and get up here today. Has not been raining, should be good, should be dusty. But yeah, no Richmond today. We got a nice little run up to Danville. 25 miles an hour through here, the beautiful town of Chatham, Virginia. And we turn left right here at this, not this blinking yellow light, but the next intersection. Been here, yeah, probably three times, maybe 4 times, I'm not sure. And it looks like the address, my broker sent me separate instructions, but they're the same instructions as the address that's on the BOL, so it seems like it's the exact same place it was before, looking at the GPS, so we shall see. I don't think they're going to move far from the site they've already been on. We got a logging truck turning right here. Give him a little room, but doesn't look like he needs it. And we're going to stay pretty heavy to the right for this turn right here and watch traffic coming at us. See what we got. We get our green, there we go. Subaru, come on through, Subaru. Alright, we got a little Silverado way back over there so we can make this turn. No, I'll be alright, Silverado, but he's backing up for me anyways. Thanks a lot, man. Thank you. Nice truck, I'll take that C71. Come down here, go underneath the railroad tracks, and then we cruise along for about 7 miles on the country roads out to the solar sides. It's a pretty good time up here. And I actually just stopped at that Circle K. I forgot to grab my phone out of the truck, but A nice guy paid for my meal. I don't know if that was awesome, man. Thank you so much. We went to Bojangles, just like right there next to the Circle K, and he paid for it. That's awesome. Thanks a lot, man. I don't know if he knew me or just had a feel for doing something nice today, but I said thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's go through this little tunnel under the bridge. Loading some dirt into that dump truck. 14-3, Pennsylvania. There we go. Alright, let's shoot some country roads and get over here. They're going both sides of the road, and 2 miles back there was a huge farm on the right side. All the panels were turned up vertically, like facing towards me. Quite the sight. And I can see down there to the right, that's exactly where we have been dropping them off before. But to our left, I'm building them all the way over here too. Crazy, crazy. This is a huge solar farm. I don't know how many square feet this thing's spanning across, but since the first time I delivered here, it must have been, I don't know how many months ago, at least close to a year. It's been crazy. They are building and building and building. But way up here where it comes to a T, we take a right. Look at, they're putting up new grids right there too. There's guys up there in the boom. New poles, new wires. Getting some power out of this place. There's the boxes on the left right there. That's what we got in the back of the truck. All those panels. So I don't know if we're gonna check in over here where we normally do, and they might divert us back, like over there. But it seems like this work site is actually moving their panels on their own kind of thing. They'll, because over to the right's where they stack them, but they will distribute them where they need to go. So we're a little late in the day appointment. Probably won't get anything else back on the truck, but there was a couple of JB Hunt loads. But they played the game of counter offer a couple $100 a couple times and then say, unfortunately, it's not your load. Try to make it feel like you lost it, which is fine. I get the game. I get the game. We'll see if we can make some money before this holiday comes up. Now look over there on the left. They're building. There's building more there too. Wow, it goes way out there. My goodness. Okay, we have to make this left or right turn right here. You can see the tracks in the ground. One coming at me. I'm gonna try and we're gonna put it in the dirt a little bit over here. We should be good. It hasn't rained in a while. There we go. Made that turn. I cannot believe how much solar they're putting up over here though. All to do for that little sun right there in our screen, in our shot. Power from that beautiful red ball that burns bright for us. Okay, so right up here on the right should be our check-in again. Construction entrance. Go nice and wide again. Get to clear that mailbox up there. That old UPS truck behind me. Not a van, but not one of the full-size ones. There we go. Maplewood Solar Project entrance. Right on time. We're about 1:40 in the afternoon. We have a 2 o'clock appointment. So very familiar spot. Normally there's a girl right there in that, or a guy in that truck, but I know I just go straight up here and they tell me where to go. We shall see. I'm gonna hang back here though, so I'm not blocking that drive. Maplewood Solar Project. Quite the project. I don't know where they got the land or what, but man. Alright, let's wait and see what they say. Y'all gotta check in somewhere? You guys come to it. He's got panels too? So So I've been sitting here for a good 45 minutes and nothing. So I don't see a seal on the guy in front of me's truck. So I wanted to go ask him, like, are we still unloading here? He said, oh yeah, they'll get to you. We just got to get this stuff first. I said, okay. All right, well, guy with the flatbed just honked at me and said, follow me. I said, okay. Been waiting here about 45 minutes. Just talked to those guys and they said, yeah, just wait. And I said, okay. Okay. So I imagine he told this guy the same thing. We're probably going to follow him. Yes, sir. He's moving. Let's go. See where the yellow brick dirt road takes us. And we just took this first left, so not very far. Which is where I thought we were going, but I thought we might be going somewhere else off location. Maybe he's taking us out of here, though. Who knows? The guy in front of me stopped right here. Are they going to split us side by side and unload? What are they going to do? We stopped and talked to those guys that we got out and talked to. Now he's moving again. So let's miss this Bobcat rental, green Bobcat. And he stayed to the left. So I think we might be unloading him onto his flatbed. I don't know. There's two flatbeds, a truck and then a day cab. So I don't know. I'm just gonna stay behind this truck I've been behind the whole time. See what goes on. I don't want to block this guy coming at me. What is that? Polaris Commercial XD, okay? Who knows what's going on, but it's Monday. We're back to work. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Well, they're moving again. Let's see where we're going. I don't know. Getting into the Christmas swing. After Christmas, like leading up to Christmas, freight's pretty good, and then right after, if you're not in the freight or trucking industry at all, or if you are, if you're new, kind of dives off for a little bit. So like from Christmas till a week or two after New Year's, it's not really much at all out there. So make what you can now before that, and we're heading right back out here. Looks like we're going somewhere else. He stopped, that guy stopped, and now we're going past where we just were parked right there. See where we're going, man. Try to make as much as you can leading up to Christmas, and then take the Christmas off, enjoy the family, take a vacay, catch up on some home projects, do everything. I will probably take a vacation or something with the kids. I don't know what we'll do. Probably Florida, like always. Something like that. Just traveling's still pretty hard with the restrictions on COVID, the masks, and any kind of cruise or anything you want to take, even a short one. You gotta have a pretty good in advance. I think it's you have to have it 3 days before you cruise, negative test for COVID, and then so I guess what they were doing, maybe you have to have a vaccine card. I don't know what you got to do, but T-Dubs is telling me about it a little bit. See if we can make this turn. I really don't want to put my tires down in that ditch, but we're going to have to if we want to save their mailbox. Save their mailbox by about 2 feet. There we go. We'll probably do a little, maybe a vacation up to T-Dub's family, which is kind of right up here. It's good weather. Her family's about, I don't know, 80 to 100 miles up to the northeast, Waynesboro, Virginia. But yeah, we're going somewhere else. So this is where we came in. Looks like we're going to another site that has some panels. And it must have just been waiting for all of us to get there. You know, if anybody else had a 2 o'clock appointment. There was only 3 trucks. There's one day cab behind me. And look, you see all to the right, that's all going to be solar panels. He's day cabbing. He's taking that turn like that, so we're going to take it even harder than that. Here we go. Here we go. No one to the left. People come down from the right pretty hard there. That's why I kind of rolled through that stop sign earlier. I didn't want to be stuck there waiting. So the little ditch down there too. Not too bad, but I don't want to chance it. Don't want to get my front tire stuck in anything. Always true. If you can, don't chance it. That's my words of wisdom to you. foot and a half drop off into that ditch, so still missed that curb or turn by about 2-3 feet. Let's catch back up to these guys. So we came down the hill just a little bit, went underneath that power cable or tower that they were putting up earlier, and then we're taking this. Would have been left for us, but now it's a right. Stay wide, as wide as you can. Gotta come back straight a little bit, try not to hit that little divider. Clear my trailer. There we go. A little bit wet over here. Must have the water truck coming through. Keep the dust down. Look at all those solar panels. I want to know how much power this is going to put out, you know? By the size of that tower they have, it's pretty big capacitors on there. It's got to be putting out some power. See any stacks of panels anywhere, so I guarantee we're probably going on a little bit of a ride right now. But if I was one of these John Duttons out here, I don't know if I'd be a little upset. I mean, I don't know if you get royalties from the power plant or what, but you're looking off into a nice pasture, and then the next day you're looking off into a bunch of solar panels. I don't know. He made that turn, but this stop sign might not be here much longer. Somebody takes this any shallower. I think we can make that turn too. Not too bad, but man, a little stop sign might be taken out one day. Nah, he might be good. Okay. All right, now I see a big stack of solar panels up there on the left. I like it. That's where we're going. We should be second in line after this guy. Shouldn't take too long. We got one guy behind us. There we go. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Hey, I'm gonna need you to do the same thing he do. Just pull up beside him. Just leave me a little room to goddamn to open the door.
Okay, between them? Between the trailers?
Yep.
All right. Leave him a little room to open the doors. That's all right. It's got a little, another one of those Polaris is coming through. And he said, come on over. I said, all right. Leave room to open the doors. It sure is pretty out here. 70 degrees. Feels a little more chilly than that, but what it says on the truck. I don't know if we're supposed to open doors or not. He's jumping out. Typically, they want you to just stay in your truck. See if that's far enough for them. Because that should be good. Yeah, but typically, like he just told him to stay in his truck. They don't want you out there. Well, he just gave me the paperwork and they said they'll be done in about 15 minutes. I said, that's awesome. And that was the quickest unload I've ever had for solar panels. He said I'll have you out of here in about 15 minutes, and about 25 minutes later they were done. So, awesome. We come up here and do a little U-turn and go back out the way we came in. So, not bad. It's too late today to get a load now. There might be some an Uber that pops up or something with Convoy. That's why you want to keep good standing with even all the little click and go apps where you never actually place a bid, because there might be something taking you home. So that is the thought process behind it. But over here we got a little wide open area to do a U-turn. The day cab did it pretty easily. We might have to have a 2-point turn, but we're gonna get out of here, get back to that same Circle K off of 29, refresh, look at loads one more time up here. Something might pop up, but as of right now, there's not really nothing up here. So head home, catch Monday Night Football maybe. We have New England versus, it's only a 4-hour drive for me, so I can be home right before Monday Night Football starts. New England and Buffalo Bills. This should be a good game tonight. See if Buffalo, see what they're about, if they can contend, because New England is leading the AFC, I believe. Oh yeah, we gotta do a little backup here. Don't have enough room in the W9. Always pay attention to your trailer when you're backing up like this. Do not get it further than 90 degrees. So straight out from your back of your sleeper. You do not want to rip off any of those plastic fairings back there. And with that, we should be able to clear. Yeah, we'll be good now. All right, guys, we'll get back to that. So, okay, refresh and get back down to home. That thing run out of fuel on you?
Yeah,
Ran out of fuel. Man, you got someone bringing you some? All right. I was like, he must have ran out of fuel. Well, we almost made it out of here, but he ran out of fuel right in the middle. Poor guy. So they're bringing him some. He just came back and said, hey man, you should back up. I said, all right. It's that tight turn also with that stop sign right here, so I get my trailer back around and flip my front back around. Shouldn't be bad. Always something, right? As long as we can clear this over here, we can go straight and then he can get past us. And then we can back up and get back through there. Sky out here though. Okay, you can get past me now. There we go. Poor guy running out of fuel. Alright, let's try that again. Well, there we go. Another 15 minutes to get that thing fired up again, but hey, they got it fired up. We're good to go. Alright, now we can get out of here. Well, we're halfway home. And let me know if you were on 85 heading northbound just now. What time is it? About 6 o'clock. And you saw the couch that just got hit. There must have been like a couch or love seat, or it had to be something big, because I was coming southbound and got obliterated like in the center lanes, and everybody slammed on their brakes. So T's and P's for that. I didn't see anybody collide. I hope it wasn't, but there was brake lights a lot after that. And we are at the QT at exit 63. It was like 64 where that happened. Mile marker 64. And fuel back there at the pilot was 385. And here at the QT it's 354, which is just mind-boggling to me. It's 31 cents different. And we filled up this morning in South Carolina for 309. So just a little bit crazy. Fuel's getting out of control. I hope all you guys had a great Monday. Let's keep a good week going. We've got a truck with green lights over here. And we're gonna get out of this truck, refresh, and get a wrap, and call it a wrap. There we go. Set the brakes, and I wanted to say a big shout out to Todd Price. Thank you so much, man. These are the sleeper vents that go in my sleeper back where I sleep. There's one on top, one on bottom. Couldn't find them anywhere when I was at the chrome shop when I got all my crazy stuff I bought, like my visor, which I still need to put on. And I talked with Hey Guy Diesel about the visor, and they have a great idea with it, so I think we're gonna go back down there and put it on with them. But thanks a lot, Todd Price. You got me these vents. They showed up the other day, and can't wait to put them in, but I forgot to bring them. I forgot to put them. They were sitting right there on the countertop when I left this morning. But yeah, we're gonna get in here, get refreshed, and I will see you guys all on the next one. God bless you. Like I said, have a great Monday. I'm gonna get a wrap this up, and hopefully see you tomorrow.